So, Gilbert Burns got robbed and almost knocked out Chimaev. That Austrian Dan Hooker knocked out Gilbert Burns. Then that dude from Louisiana, Jolie's wife, slapped up that Austrian guy. And then Jolie's wife knocked out that Irish midget McGregor. And I choked out that Irish midget McGregor. Yeah, that means I'm gonna smash Chimaev. That's what's up. Stalk the motherfucker!
Is it then? Please tell these guys.
It's Tony time, bitches!
Welcome to Tony's MMA Corner, the only MMA channel that's going to kill everybody! I am your host, Tony Sepulveda! And today, I give my predictions for UFC 279. Before I get into all that, as always, if you want to support the channel, you could become a patron on my Patreon. All my patrons get a shout out on Tony's MMA Corner. Also, if you click the link in the description, you can buy Tony's MMA Corner merch. First up, we got Kevin Holland versus Daniel Rodriguez. Now, after getting wrestle humped by the middleweight elite, Kevin Holland has since stopped the robbery, stopped the shooting, and has been arrested for unpaid parking tickets. All in a day's work for Batman. On the other side, you have Daniel Rodriguez, who last year gave Kevin Lee his walking papers, and finally answered the question where Kevin Lee fits in all of this. This one seems to be a great matchup for Kevin Holland, as Daniel Rodriguez loves to bang. He is dangerous, but I think Kevin Holland is just a little bit more dangerous. And I think he takes this one by TKO. Next up, we have Tony Ferguson versus Li Jingliang, the Leech. I think I nailed that last name. Tony Ferguson, right after a 12-fight win streak, went on a 4-fight losing streak, in which the last fight, he got memed by Michael Chandler. Now the Leech got deboed by Khamzat Chimaev, but rebounded with a win against Muslim Salikov, which I thought was a pretty impressive finish. Tony Ferguson is known for his unorthodox training style, and this camp is no different, as he's hired a new strength and conditioning coach. Let's check him out.
Welcome back to Khamzat Home Workouts! You want to look like this? Like that? Follow one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Frightening. Well, I think the Leech is definitely a tough test for Tony Ferguson, going up a weight class this time. I say El Cucuy finally ends the streak and submits the Leech, which then causes El Cucuy to go on another legendary winning streak, which in turn forces Khabib out of retirement. They make that fight, right? Follow me. They make that fight. However, it is once again called off and starts the next pandemic.
Look into it, man.
But Eddie Ortiz is #1 bullshit.
And now for the main event of the evening! We have Khamzat Chimaev versus Nate Diaz. This is certainly a fan-friendly fight, so much so that the UFC is banking on just putting this as a main event and selling pay-per-views with no title shot in sight. Up until the Gilbert Burns fight, Khamzat has looked invincible. Gilbert Burns certainly made him look human, but me personally, I think we got to see a lot from Khamzat in that fight. We got to see him face adversity and ultimately win. I know some people gave that to Burns, but I think it's just because they expected Khamzat to steamroll him. And because Burns did so well, they have a little bit of a bias. And Burns is an absolute beast. I mean, come on. He almost finished the former welterweight champion Kamaru Usman, who didn't think that wasn't going to be a tough fight for Khamzat. But he rose to the challenge and ultimately won that decision. Diaz, on the other hand, has been smacked around by Jorge Masvidal and Leon Edwards, and somehow still came out winning in those bouts. There's just something about the Diaz brothers. Their toughness and grit makes MMA fans adore them, and I'm one of those fans. However, we gotta be realistic. Yes, this is Nate Diaz's farewell fight, and it is certainly not the best matchup for him. Sure, Khamzat can throw caution to the wind, tire himself out, and end up losing. However, I just don't see that happening. I'm not betting on that. I think Khamzat learns from the Burns fight, takes a more conservative approach, and mauls Diaz for 5 rounds. And Diaz somehow ends up stalking and smacking him and getting the fans to once again adore him on his way out.
Oh my God! No way!
Depending on those pay-per-view buys. And if he wants to stay. That's my pick. Khamzat Chimaev by 5-round maul. Kill everybody! Folks, those are my predictions. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. And as always, you fans of violence, I'll see you guys next time on Tony's MMA Corner. Stock this slap!
Oh my God!